welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like what you see, and if so, be part of this journey with us. I am back home in the island. For a lot of you know that I've been away now for 3 months. So I just got back, getting back into the warmth of the tutorials, and I apologize for being away for some times. But a lot of you know that I've been away taking care of a family member that has been very ill. Thank God everything is just getting back to normal again. And thank you so much for your prayers. So for the most part, I use 4%, 4-ply, 100% cotton thread, 2.75 hook or 3, small one to tuck in loose ends, and of course a small pair of scissors. I'd like to mention that I do have a Facebook group, private group. You're more than welcome to join as long as you have a profile. I also have TikTok and Instagram and a Facebook crochet page. All of these links will be below in the description box below the video. You're more than welcome to join and follow and subscribe and like just by clicking on the links, and it brings you right to where you want to be with the channel. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps the channel, and give a thumbs up. Give me your suggestions, your comments, and thank you so much. God bless you, and we're going to get started. Just want to mention also, if you're having a hard time with the video, sometimes I know I'm a little bit fast. I'm a fast crocheter, and I've been trying really hard to work on that step. And I get into my bubble and seem to forget that I'm recording. There is a 2-minute video below in the description box also that teaches you, for a lot of you that don't know yet, how to slow down the video. Also turn your closed caption on, and if you touch your screen on your phone or your tablet or your iPad, however you use, if you touch your screen and enlargen it, by touching and pulling with your finger, it will enlarge the picture up, and you can see the stitch I'm doing more close up than just the regular video itself. Okay, just a little reminder. Okay, everyone, so we're going to create a pineapple centerpiece. Depending upon the size that you're using of your thread, your yarn, it could be a centerpiece if it's thin thread. If it's thicker, it could be a tablecloth. Sometimes you won't have the thick threads and so on, depending upon where you live. You can double or triple your thread. I know it's a little bit more harder to work with, but if I can do it, you can do it. Or if you can get your hands on macrame, then you can do a beautiful rug also for the centerpiece of a coffee table for the floor. It's not like traffic goes through there, and it makes a beautiful rug underneath your coffee table in the living room. Okay, so let's get started. I'll be using 2.75 hooks, small scissors, small one to tuck in loose ends. And here in Portugal, we go by color number, not by name, with this brand. So it's color number 18, and this one is a beige color, and this is like an orange deep salmon. Okay, let's get started. So what I'm going to do is turn on my finger once, so I have 2 fingers, I should say, and sort of make like a cross or an X on it. And I grab my thread from behind, and I'm going to secure that with a slip stitch. So that's my first chain, 2 and 3. Now we're going to create 8 groups of 3 incomplete double crochet. So I have my first group. I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3. 3 chain coming into the next one, or inside of the ring, I should say. 1, 2, and 3 incomplete double crochet, and closing it all together. 1, 2, 3 chain. Again, half double crochet, my second half double crochet, these are incomplete, and my third. So I have 4 loops on the hook and close it all together. I'm going to do this 8 times. I'll have 8 groups and 3 chain in between them. I'll meet you at the end. So I've done my 8 groups of 3 incomplete double crochet, 3 chain space between them. Done my 3 chain. I'm going to come directly where I've closed them off. It's going to help if I pull onto my string and close that middle hole. Okay, so I'm not going to pull any more than that because I will need to go a little bit further so it can place itself. I'm going to come inside of that first 3 chain we did with a single and 2 chains. So I have my first double crochet. I'm going to create a total of 6 double crochets inside of this 3 chain. And that's included with the first one, the single and 2 chain that I've started with. So I have 2, 4, 5, and 6. 1 chain space into the next one, and 6 double crochets again. So I have 2, 4, 5, and 6 double crochets. I'm going to do this all the way around, 1 chain space. This is row 2. I'll meet you at the end once I've completed my row. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6 double crochets, 1 chain, and again do your 6 double crochets in that 3 chain space. So I've completed row 2. Now I've closed in on that second chain from the very first one I went up, single and 2 chain. I'm going to come back into that 1 chain space we did, and I'm going to do a single and 2 chain. I'm going to come back in again that same space, which is that 1 chain space, and create the second double crochet. So I'm going to build a shell of 2 double crochet, 2 chain, and 2 more double crochet. Now if you find it hard going back into that space to create your shell, you could always do a slip stitch through all the 6 double crochets into that first space of 1 chain and create your shell. I find it easier this way instead of just going inside of the chain of the double crochet. So 1, 2, 3 chain, coming into that 1 chain space and creating my 2 double crochet again, 2 chain, and 2 more double crochet. So building my shells of 2 double crochet, 3 chain space between them, 2 and 3. Remembering that you can use one color only if you like, or you can mix other colors. It's really up to you. It has to match whatever you're creating this for, the area that you're creating for, to match your decors on your tables or walls as you like. Okay, so shells of 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 2 double crochet, 3 chain, skip all 6 double crochets into the next space of 1 chain. Okay everyone, so I've completed row 3, going into row 4. Now I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3 chain into the next one. So I'm doing double crochet over double crochet and 2 inside of my 2 chain space. Okay, so I have a total of 4. 2 chain again, coming in, doing 2 more double crochet inside of the same space stitch, and 1 per stitch. So I have 2 double crochet. I'm going to do 2 double crochet. So now we have 4 on this side and 4 on this side. 1, 2, 3 chain. Repeat the same thing, your 4 double crochet, 1 per stitch into the next one, inside of the 2 chain space with 2 double crochet, 2 chain, and again 1 and 2 on top of the double crochet, next stitch, and again into the next one. So we have 4 on this side, 2 chain, and 4 double crochet, 3 chain in between these groups, and we're going to repeat this 8 times. So you should have 8 again of these groups, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'll meet you at the end. This is row 4. Okay, everyone, so finish row 4, going to row 5. I'm going to go, and I call it the walk, into the next double crochet. So I'm not working on the first one nor the last one. Did my single 2 chain, that's my first double crochet. I'm going to have a total of 5 double crochets, so there's an increase of 1 double crochet from the previous row. I have 3 already, and 2 more on the center of my 2 chain. We're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. 2 chain, 2 more double crochet in the same stitch, which is that 2 chain space in the center, and 1 per stitch. We don't work the first one, and we don't work the last double crochet. Okay, so we have 2, 4, and 5, 2 chain, 2, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3 chain space, skip the first one, come into the second, and repeat your 5 double crochets again, like we just finished doing. So 3, 4, and 5. 2 chain in the same stitch, 2 double crochet, and 1 per stitch. So I have 3 already, 4, and 5. I'm not working the first one nor the last one. 3 chain space between them. Okay, everyone, so finished row 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going into row 6. So I'm going into the next stitch with a single. So I'm skipping again the first and the last double crochet. Did my single, my 2 chain. That's my first double crochet, my second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. I've done 2 inside of my 2 chain space. Exactly how we've been doing. Coming back in the same stitch, that same chain space, and doing 2 more double crochet, and then completing my 4 double crochets again, so I can have the total of 6 on this side also. So I'm not working the last double crochet. Two, 4, and 6, 1, 2, and 3, skipping that first double crochet, coming in the second, and repeating the 6 double crochets again. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. Chain 2, coming back in that stitch, creating 2 double crochet and 1 per stitch, having a total of 6 double crochets again. And 3 chain space between them. I'll meet you at the end. This is row 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, everyone, finish row 6, going to row 7. Now, row 7, we're going to repeat 6 double crochets. The only difference is we're skipping 2 at the beginning and 2 at the end. So I'm coming into the next stitch with a slip stitch. Coming into the next one, which is the 3rd double crochet, creating a single and 2 chains. I have my first double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, my 4th, and 2 inside of the chain space, and that will give me my total of 6 double crochets, 2, 4, and 6. Chain 2, coming back in again, creating 2 double crochet, 1 on top of the double crochet, so I'll have a total of 4, because we are not working the last 2 double crochets either, we're skipping them. So 2, 4, and 6. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. Now, if you think you need to do a 5 chain, go ahead. If your tension is too tight, okay? So I've done a 4 chain, but you can do a 5 chain. I've skipped the first 2 double crochet again, went into the 3rd, and I'm repeating my 6 double crochets, 2 chain, 2 more double crochet in the same stitch, 1 per stitch, total of 6. So we're not working the last 2 double crochet either. Okay, I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone, so we completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, going to row 8. I'm going to skip the first 2 double crochets. So I'm going into the next one with a slip stitch, and on my 3rd one again, single and 2 chain. So I have my first double crochet. We're going to create again 6 double crochets. I think I skipped one here. So on your 3rd double crochet, single 2 chain on the 3rd double crochet. Again, next stitch, double crochet, double crochet. So we have 4, 2 inside of the 2 chain stitch. And we're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. 2 chain, exactly what we did on the previous row. The only difference is we're going to keep increasing now on the chains between them. So 1 per stitch. We're not working the last 2 double crochet. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chain. coming into the third, and repeating again the 6 double crochets. Two inside of the chain stitch, chain 2, two more double crochet inside of the same stitch, and again 1 per stitch. We're now working the last 2 double crochets. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chain. If your tension is tight, you can do a 9 chain and repeat. Skip the first 2 and not working the last 2. So this is what it looks like. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going to row 9. So I've closed in with slip stitch. This time I'm going to go to my 4th double crochet with slip stitch. So this is my 3rd, and on the 4th one I'm doing my single and 2 chain. This time we're going to have 5 double crochets only. So have 3, 2 in the center of the 2 chain. That's 5. 2 chain, 2 more in the same stitch, 2 double crochet, and 1 per stitch. So we're not working the first 3 double crochet nor the last 3 double crochet, and we're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We skipped 1, 2, and 3. Started working on the 4th. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chain. I'm going to come in the center here with a single and 7 chain again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skip 1, 2, 3, come into the 4th, and then repeat again your 5 double crochets. 3, 4, and 5. We're going to do it like this all the way around. 2 chain, and again 1, 2, and your 3 double crochets, 1 per stitch here, total of 5 also. So we don't work the first 3 nor the last 3, and do your 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chain. Come in the center of that chain of your 9 or 8 chain, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skip 1, 2, 3 into the 4th. Okay, and repeat everything again. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 10. Now row 10 is going to be a little bit different. Again, I'm going to do the walk to the 4th double crochet. That means we're not working the first 3 nor the last 3 either. So we're not working these 3. On the 4th one, I'm coming in and doing single, 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. On the next one, double crochet. 1 double crochet only on the center, and again 2 more double crochets. I'll have a total of 5 double crochets. So we're not working the first 3 nor the last 3. So on the 4th one I have 1 double crochet, 2, 1 on the center only, 3, 4, and 5. 2 chain. I'm coming in this very first chain we did, the 7 chain, and I'm going to do 6 double crochets. 3, 4, 5, and 6. 2 chain, and again into the next one with 6 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 2, again skipping 1, 2, 3, coming into the 4th, and repeating those 5 double crochets. So we've done 2, 1 on the center only, 3, 4, and 5. And just repeat everything all the way around the same way. 2 chain again, coming into that 7 chain with 6 double crochets, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 2 chain into the next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we're going to repeat that all the way around the same way. Okay? Okay, everyone. So I'm going to come in now. I've cut my thread. I'm going to come in now with my cream color. So I'm going to make the slip stitch knot, and I'm going to come directly. So we have this middle one here. We have 5 double crochets. On the 3rd one, I'm going to do my first double crochet. So single, 2 chain. In the same stitch, another double crochet. So I'm pretty much creating a shell of 2 double crochets, 2 chain, and 2 more double crochet, all in the same stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. Coming again on the 3rd one, 1, 2, and 3. Creating that shell again of 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 2 more double crochet. So all the way around, this is what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. Now if you find that it's too tight for you, you can add another chain. So we have 6 double crochets here. You go into the 3rd one, right? 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And if you feel more comfortable going between the 3 and 4, you can do that too. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. And here we have 5 double crochets. So on the 3rd one, the same way. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone. So we've completed row 11. We finished row 10 on the last of the orange. I hope my camera is not too off. So now going into row 12, I'm going to come in the center of that shell, and we're going to repeat shell. So single, 2 chain, I think I've done 3 here, and double crochet. So we're just repeating the shell. So basically I've done a pattern or a tablecloth with this centerpiece and different pineapple. So, and what I'm doing here up top is from another centerpiece. So I'm adding these two together. Hopefully everything will be good. Doing again my own design. Okay, so 1, 2. Coming in the bottom here, and I'm going to close it up like that. If you feel that you need to do a 3 chain, then you can. 2 chain again, and shell over shell. That's all you have to do on this row 12. Shell over shell, chain 2, grabbing that orange chain down there, doing a single, chain 2, shell over shell. It just feels good to be doing a tutorial without an echo in the room. Feels more normal. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of row 12. Okay, everyone, so finish row 12, and I've started already row 13 because we're just going to repeat shell. So basically we're going to repeat this first row here with the, this time we'll be doing 6 chain. So do your walk to the center, your single 2 chain, do your shell of 2 double crochets, 2 chain, 2 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain. Come into the next one and repeat your shell of 2 double crochets, 2 chain, and 2 more double crochets. And then again, chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And repeat your shell, 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 2 double crochet. This is row 13. I'll meet you at the end. By the way, just a reminder, you got to make sure that you have 24 shells, okay? It has to be even number. So, to make sure you're on the right track, okay? Okay, everyone, finished row 13, going to row 14. Now, row 14 and 15 is exactly the same thing as we've been doing. So we will have 3 rows of 6 chain and the shell. So it's just a repeat what we've done here. We're going to do here and the next row also. So row 13, 14, and 15 is a repeat. So shell, 6 chain, and then again shell on this row 14. Row 15 will be a repeat of what we are doing. So we have 3 rows with a 6 chain. Okay, I'll meet you at the end of row 15. This is row 14. Okay, everyone, so I've finished row 15, going to row 16. Now row 16 is going to change a bit. So I've done the walk, done my single to the center to 2 chain, single 2 chain double crochet. Now here we're going to do a 5 chain. We're going to start that foundation for the pineapples. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming back in and doing that shell again of 2 double crochet. Okay, so we'll have one shell of 5 chain, normal shell, 5 chain, normal shell. I'm going to do 3 chain, 1, 2, and 3. Coming into that first 6 chain, closing in with a single 1, 2, and 3, and doing the normal shell. 2 double crochet, 2 chain, and 2 more double crochet. So basically we're just going to switch from 5 chain to the normal crochet. So the next one we'll do one with 5 chain. Okay, so 3 chain again, coming in those 3 6 chain, and close them all together with a single 1, 2, and 3. Now on this one here we're going to do that shell of 5 chain. So 2 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then again 2 double crochet. So 1 of 5 normal shell, 1 of 5 normal shell, and that's how we're going to proceed all the way around. And then I'm cutting my thread after this, because where we have the 5 chain, this is where we're going to start the pineapples. Okay everyone, so I finished row 16 and I've cut my thread. I'm going to go in with the orange salmon. So I'm going to come in where we have the 5 chain. I'm going to do a single, and I'm going to start my foundation of the pineapple single and 2 chains. So that's my first double crochet. I'm going to come back in again and do 10 more double crochets. I'll have a total of 11 double crochets. I've done my 11 double crochets. I'm going to do 4 chain. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Where I have the shell of 2 chain, I'm going to do only 4 double crochets. So 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to repeat again 4 chain, 2, 3, and 4. Coming into the 5 chain shell, repeating again the 11 double crochets. We're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so no longer shell. We're doing 4 double crochets only. 4 chain in between and 11 double crochets for the foundations of the pineapple. I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone, so I finished row 17, going to row 18. So I've closed in with slip stitch. I'm going to do 3 chain. That's my first double crochet. Coming into the next one, that's 2 double crochet into the next stitch, 3, 4, 5, and on my 6th one, so 6 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 per stitch, 2 chain, come back in the same one, and again double crochet on the same stitch. So we'll have 6 double crochets on one side and 6 double crochets on the left side. 2, 4, 5, and 6. Hope I'm not too much off. So now I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 chain. coming where we have the 4 double crochets, we're going to repeat the 4 double crochets, 1 per stitch. And again, chain 3. And we're going to repeat exactly what we did to this one here. So 6 double crochets, 1 per stitch. Six, 2, 4, 6, chain 2, and in the same stitch, double crochet. So we'll have 6 on this side also. So we're going to repeat this way all the way around, same way. So 6 on this side, 2, 4, 6 on this side, then chain 3 and your 4 double crochets. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so pretty much finished doing row 18, I believe. Yes, row 18. So going into row 19. One, 2, 3, chain. We're doing double crochet, 1 per stitch over double crochet. So I have 4, 5, and 6. 1 inside of the 2 chain and 5 chain. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming back in, doing another double crochet. And again, your 6 double crochet. So you'll have 7 on the right side and 7 on the left side. Okay, chain 2. Now, of course, you should remember that if your stitch is too tight, you could always do an extra chain. Here it's going to continue with the 4 double crochets, so that doesn't change, for now at least. Chain 2, and again, doing the 7 double crochets. That means your 6, 1 inside of the 2 chain, 5 chain, 1 on the same stitch, and your 6 double crochets. Chain 2 and 4 double crochets. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I finished row 19, going to row 20. Gonna go up my chain 3 into the next one, double crochet. So we have 2, 3, 4, and 5. On this row, we're not working the last 2 nor the first 2. I'm going to go directly inside of my 5 chain and create 9 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I'm going to skip these first 2 double crochets and go on my 3rd and do my 5 double crochets. I have 2, 3, 4, and 5. chain 2, and create your 4 double crochets. We're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. I'll come back to you at the end of my row. 5 double crochets. We don't do the last 2. Go directly into the 5 chain with 9 double crochets. Skip the first 2 double crochets, go on your 3rd and do your 5 double crochets. 2 chain space, 4 double crochets, 2 chain space, and again create your 5 double crochets. So it's just a repeat now of what we did. Five into the center of that 5 chain directly and do your 9 double crochets. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 21. So we finished row 20. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 chain, my first double crochet. Now this time we're only going to do 3 double crochets here on this row 21. I am going to go directly into the first double crochet, 1 chain into the next one, 1 chain space into the next one, 1 chain into the next one. So 1 chain per space in between the double crochets. So actually I'm going to do 1 chain space here because I don't want it to pull too much. So sorry about that. It just happens. I go with the flow. So I'm going to do 1 chain and then do my double crochets and 1 chain space between them. So basically we'll have the 9 double crochets. The only difference is we have 1 chain between each double crochet. Just going to advance it a bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 chain and skip the first 2, and we're going to do the 3 last double crochets here. Like that. 1, 2 chain. We're going to do the 4 double crochets. That still stays the same. 2 chain space between the motifs and the 4 double crochets. So 2 here, 2 chain, and again do your 3 double crochets. Okay, further up, once I'm done, I will let you know, give you suggestions how you can increase if you want a tablecloth or a bigger centerpiece. Okay? Okay, everyone, going into row 22. Now we're going to start the pineapple loops on this row. So I've closed in with slip stitch. 1, 2, 3 for my double crochet. And 2 more chain for space. I'm going to come in between the first and second double crochet. 1, 2, 3. So I did a single into the next one. Single. 1, 2, 3. So we're doing the pineapple loops. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Single. So I have so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 little loops of 3 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 chain space, coming into the last double crochet with double crochet. So when we come back, we're going to attach it on the third one. Two chain, coming in my 4 double crochets with 4 double crochets. And that's all we're going to do on this row. 2 chain, coming in that first double crochet with double crochet. 2 chain, in between the first and the second double crochet with single. 1, 2, 3, and do your loops again. So you're to have 7 loops again. Two chain and into the last double crochet with double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure you do have 7 loops all the way around, or you'll be in trouble getting to the end of the pineapple. I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone, so we've completed row 22, going into row 23. One, two, on my third one, I'm going to close it with slip stitch. I actually have to do my 2 chain and close it with slip stitch. 2 chain, 1, 2 on my third. That's the very first one we started. Now I'm going to do slip stitch until we get to the center of that first loop. Once in the center, I'm going to do a single and start my loops again. 3 chain. So I have my first loop done. 1, 2, 3 chain, single. 1, 2, 3 chain, single. If you want to put a little marker there to make sure you don't get lost, go ahead. 3 chain. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loops down this time. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. I'm going to jump all of this here, and I'm going to come to my group of 4 double crochet with double crochet. So I'm jumping all of this and another double crochet. Two chain this time to separate them, creating 2 groups of 2 double crochet on each side. So 2 here, 2 chain, and 2 there. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skipping all of this again, coming directly into my pineapple and recreating those 3 chain loops. So we're decreasing now on the pineapple. Okay. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone. So just finish row 23. Going into row 24. So I've closed in with slip stitch on that very first single we did after doing the walk with slip stitch, remember? Okay, so now I'm going to come in on my first 3 chain with a single. 1, 2, 3. Now this time we should have 5 loops. So I have my first, my second, my third, my fourth, and my fifth 3 chain loop. So I have 5 chain loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, repeating the 2 double crochets. We're going to do 3 chain this time and repeat again the 2 double crochets. This is pretty much what we're going to do to this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 chain into that first loop with single. And then continue again your 3 chain loops and have your 5 loops of 3 chain for the pineapple. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 chain, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again your group of 2 double crochet. 3 chain and 2 more double crochet. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, finished row 24, going into row 25. We're almost there. A few more rows. So I've closed in that very first single going into the loop. So I'm just going to do the walk here with a slip stitch to the center of this first loop with a single and 3 chains. So forming the first loop, now we should have 4. 1, 2, 3 chain into the next. So I have 2, 1, 2, 3 chain, 3, 1, 2, 3 chain, and my fourth 3 chain loop for the pineapple. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming in that very first double crochet with double crochet into the next one, double crochet, and I'm going to do chain 2, coming in that center of that 3 chain with double crochet, chain 2. I'm creating a V in the center of this space. Chain 2, and again double crochet and double crochet. So 5 chain, the 2 double crochets, 2 chain, creating a V in the center of that 3 chain, double crochet, 2 chain, double crochet, 2 chain, and my 2 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, going directly into the first loop, and continue to do your 4 loops. So I have 1 already, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so finished row 25, going into row 26. Again, I've closed in with slip stitch on that first single, doing the slip stitch on one of the chains there of the 3 chains, and right into the center with a single, my 3 chains, and creating my pineapple loops, which now we should have a total of 3 pineapple loops. So I have 1, 2, and 3. 5 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming on top of that first double crochet with double crochet, the next one, chain 2, coming right on top where the V is with double crochet, 1 chain. Inside of this 2 chain, we're going to do 4 double crochets, 1 chain space between them. So I have my first, my second, my third, and my fourth. 1 chain and 1 on top of the double crochet. So 2 chain, go into the first double crochet, 1 chain space, 1 double crochet, 1 chain, 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 and 1 on top. So we have a total of 6 double crochets, 1 chain space between them, chain 2, and doing the 2 double crochets. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, going into that very first loop with single, 1, 2, 3, my second loop, 1, 2, 3, and my third loop. So 1, 2, and 3. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and repeat everything again. Your 2 double crochets, 2 chain on top of the double crochet, 1 chain space inside of the 2 chain, create 4, 1 chain, double crochet, 1 chain in the same stitch, double crochet, 1 chain, and my 4th double crochet in the same stitch, 1 chain, and 1 on top of the double crochet. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, finish row 26, going into row 27. So I've closed in with slip stitch on that first single. I'm going to do the walk, as I call it, with slip stitch to the center of my first loop here of the pineapple with a single, and then continue with my pineapple loops, which I should have 2 pineapple loops only now. 1, 2. Chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, doing the 2 double crochets, chain 2. I'm going to come into this first double crochet, actually not the first, but in between the first and the second. In between the first and the second, 1 double crochet, 2 chain, I'm coming back in. So I'm creating a V inside of this first one here. Chain 2, I'm going to skip this one and this one. I'm coming right on the center here. So I'm skipping 1, 2 into the center and creating double crochet, 2 chain in the same stitch, my second V. Okay, right in the center here. Chain 2. So I'm going to skip this double crochet and coming in between the first and the second, exactly how we started off over here. Over here, I should say. So double crochet, 2 chain, and double crochet. So I have 3 V's now. Chain 2 and proceed again with the double crochets. Chain 5 and proceed with your pineapple loops. So I have 2 loops. Okay. So between the first and the second double crochet, a V, 2 chain, 2 chain. We skip 1 space here into the second. Did another V. Skip 1 space here and into the next one. So we have 3 V's. Okay, just to make sure that you guys understood. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 28. So I've closed in with slip stitch on that first single we did the walk with 1 slip stitch in that stitch, did my single 1, 2, 3, and my last loop, 1 loop of the pineapple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, coming in, doing my 2 double crochets. So we're pretty much closing the pineapple out with the 2 double crochets. Chain 2, coming in the first V, creating a shell of 2 double crochets, 2 chain, and in the same stitch, 2 more double crochet. So I have my first shell of 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 2 double crochet on that V space. Chain 2, and again into the next one and create your shell. So we'll have 3 shells of 2 double crochet, 2 chain, and 2 double crochet. This is my second shell. Chain 2 into the V and create your third shell. Two double crochet, 2 chain, 2 double crochet. Two chain, create your 2 double crochets. Exactly how we started. Chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. And your pineapple loop should have only 1. And 5 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then now just repeat what we've just done. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, finish row 28, going into row 29. So I've closed in with slip stitch. I'm going to come directly inside of that 1 loop space, and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 chain this time, doing my 2 double crochets, 2 chain, coming inside of my shell, and I'm not going to close it. I'm going to leave it incomplete, and another double crochet. So 2 incomplete double crochets, close, 2 chain, coming back in again, incomplete double crochet, and the second one incomplete, and close it together. chain 2, again inside of the next shell, incomplete double crochet, my second, and closing together, chain 2, incomplete double crochet, and the second one, and closing together, chain 2, into the next shell, incomplete double crochet, the second one, closing it together, chain 2, my first incomplete double crochet, and my second. Now I'm closing it together. So I still have my 3, chain 2, doing my 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4, coming in the last loop of the pineapple with a single, 4 chain again, and again my 2 double crochets. So now we're just going to repeat what we've done, 2 chain, and do the incomplete double crochets and close it together, chain 2, and again this is only on the shells, and that's what it looks like. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay everyone, so finish row 29. I'm on my last row and I'm using my cream color. So you can pretty much start anywhere, and unless you're using the same color, then you would just follow through. I'm going to start here on the 2 double crochets. I'm going to do my single. The difference is I'm going to start this again. I'm going to do a triple so it can close better, because if I do only double crochet, it's going to pull too much on the pattern. Try to hide this thread as I go. So I've done single, 1, 2, 3 chain, roll twice on your hook again into the next one, take out 2, take out 2, and the last 2. I'm going to hook or turn twice on the hook again, go directly, so pretty much closing this pineapple together, and again triple, take out 2, take out 2, and the last 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4 chain. I'm coming in directly into that shell, double crochet 1, 2, and 3. No, actually I'm going to do another double crochet here, and it's going to be incomplete. Sorry about that, people. Sometimes the brain says one thing and my hands say another. So 2 incomplete double crochets, close it together, 1, 2, 3, 4 chain for peacock. Okay, coming in where I've closed off with a slip stitch, coming back in again, incomplete, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4 chain, slip stitch, peacock, coming back in again on the same one, 1, 2, incomplete, and directly into the next one, 1, 2 incomplete. So I have 5 on my hook. I'm going to close them all together. 1, 2, and 3. Not 3, 4, sorry. And slip stitch, and again 1, 2, close it together, 1, 2, 3, and 4, slip stitch. Now this last one here, we're not going to close it together yet until we pass to the next one. 1 and 2. So only when you're jumping from one to the other and closing it together. 4, and again 1, 2, 4 chain, slip stitch, 1, 2, closing it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 peacocks. I don't think I like it, so I'm going to take it out, try it without doing that to be pulling on the pattern. So I'm going to try that again on my second 1, 2. 4, and I'm going to close it with single. I think it will work out better this way for some reason. 1, 2, incomplete. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes you just gotta try different things to see what works best. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And single. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Close it with single, coming into the next one. Incomplete. I think it's better and it's not pulling too much. 4 chain again. 1, 2, close it. 4 chain and single. And my last of the 3. So I'm doing 3 incomplete groups of double crochets. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here I'm not doing the peacock. I'm doing 4 chain coming in. And here we have to do the triple. So row twice, take out 2, and the last 2, and again, take out 2, and the last 2. This is so it won't pull the pattern too much. And a triple on this side. So pretty much this is what it's going to look like. And then you do your 4 chain again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come in that V, incomplete, incomplete double crochet, close it. 1, 2, 3, 4. and close it with single, and then incomplete again. So we do this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And close it and incomplete. And close it all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. And close it, and then continue on. 1, 2, incomplete, 4 chain, and close it with single. 1, 2, and 4. And my last incomplete on this shell. 4 chain, close it, and again. I think I like it better this way. We're so used to making 3 chains for the peacocks that sometimes we forget. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Just remember that your last one, you're not doing peacock. 1, 2, and close. 1, 2, 3, 4, chain and triple. And triple again. Into the next one. Triple. And again. Triple. Okay, so if you need to slow down the video and go back, so we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 peacocks. Triple on the pineapples and 4 chain in between them. We don't do peacock here, okay? So I want to thank every single one of you. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It's been a challenging pleasure creating this and designing it. Thank you so much. God bless you. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Share. Sharing is caring. God bless you, and thank you so much for your prayers. And I continue to ask you to keep praying so everything keeps going smoothly in the name of Jesus. Thank you so much, everybody. Until next time, God bless you. Bye-bye. Okay, everyone. So I almost forgot to tell you how to increase if you want to go bigger. So I have put here and display on my little table. But if you want it longer, you can do more rows before this last one of the 5 double crochets. You can increase by here, and also you can increase by here. Okay, so you can add more of these groups further up, and also you can add more here before the last row here. You can also do your pineapple bigger. Instead of doing the 9 double crochets we did, you can go 12, 14, it's up to you. And you can continue when you reach the length you want, then you start splitting it as we did here. Okay, so you can go longer on here with more pineapple double crochets, and then continue on from here a few more rows up, and you should be good to go. But even though just increasing here by, let's say, 3 more groups like this, your tablecloth will be bigger. Okay, so thank you again.